All right, what's going on, guys? So today's video is going to be a nice, simple explanation of my EDC loadout I like to carry on my person. So this is when I don't want to off-body carry or have a bag or something like that, and I just want to keep it kind of nice and simple. Just kind of grab a few little things. Obviously, you can have a little thing, a little more or a little less, whatever's up to you. But this is just what I run, so I thought I'd just share it and you know, get you guys feedback and just see if this helps anyone else out there as well. I like to run the Kanekmete MC9. It is got 12 rounds in the magazine, 1 in the chamber at all times. It's got the Balder RL Olight Mini. It's a light and laser combo. I've had no issues with this. I enjoy this type of style of Olight. I have had no problems with it, so if it works, I run it. I'm not sponsored by them, but I've got an appendix style designed holster from Helical Holster. It's very, very nice, great retention. It's got DCC monoblock clips here, which help keep the profile even slimmer to your belt line. I slapped on a pillow wedge on the back that helps bring the gun, instead of flopping out, it brings it in further towards your body, which helps concealment even more. And because this is an appendix carry style holster, they put this this holster claw right here, and it works very, very well. I like it better than the typical traditional claw that sticks out like this. It keeps everything just more tight and more slimmer profile. And yeah, this fits the Olight in there, very nice and snug. I've got no problems with it. Super comfortable. I can squat, I can run, I can jump, I can move, I can do all sorts of angles and stuff, and I barely even feel this here in my appendix carry. So again, that's because I made sure this was a flush 12 round, kept this nice and slim as much as I could, because I like concealment. So yeah, that's my everyday carry that I like to run for my firearm. And then the other typical things, obviously, you got your phone, your wallet. I like this one from Fidelo. It just keeps everything nice, slim, and profile. Very nice. You can fit like 8 cards in there, 8, 9, or 10, something like that. I got 7 in here at the minute, but then it's got some extra slots here and here. And then a band here to carry cash if you have cash on yourself as well. So that's always handy. I run just a basic knife on Amazon. It's a serrated knife, and it's got a seatbelt cutter right there, and it has a glass breaker on the end there. So it's nice and simple, nice good cutting tool just to have on me. I just clip it inside my pocket, and you know, it doesn't stand out whatsoever, because when it's clipped in, it's just, all you see is this little clip here. Nice and simple, good to have. I also run pepper gel. I like pepper gel better than pepper spray typically, because it basically sticks to what you're aiming at. It's about 12-foot radius or something, I think, for this Saber Gel brand. But it's you know, you can use it inside, you can use it outside. The wind doesn't affect it as much because it's heavier, because it's gel, not spray. And it typically can just go where you're aiming at. So I like to have that. I even put a little band-aid rubber band on here like this, just to kind of lock it in place. But still, I can just grab it in my pocket, flick off the rubber band, and then I can just turn it and use it instantly. So I find it doesn't affect my response time whatsoever, because you want to have an option that's non-lethal, because, you know, 9 times out of 10 you're not even going to need to pull your gun. This should always be a last resort. So I like to have this on me, and it's very small, fits right in your pocket, and it can de-escalate most situations. You know, unless you absolutely need to, then this is what that's for. So it's good to have that. And obviously you need some medical equipment here, first aid, emergency. I've got some compressed gauze to pack a wound, and hyper chest twin pack. It's a hyperfin vent seal, the chest seals here, so there's a 2-pack in here, because that's important. You know, most people, when they get shot straight on, it's going to be somewhere in that region, and then, you know, you can pack a wound otherwise to help stop the bleeding in other areas like this. And I will say I run a tourniquet in all my bags, and as well I have the one in my vehicles. Very important to have that to help, you know, bring that blood circulation down from that area, so someone doesn't bleed out, because you need to have some way to address the wounds instead of just dealing the wounds. Dealing the wounds is one part of it, but the second half is dealing with the aftermath. So you need to be as much responsible for trying to save a life as you are when you need to take a life to save another. There's a lot of legalities to that and everything, but it's always important to run this on your person as well, especially if you're running a gun. Even if you're not running a gun, I would say have this somewhere. Learn how to use it, learn how to pack a wound, learn how to seal it. It's not complicated whatsoever, and it can always save someone's life. So that's pretty much my EDC loadout. If you guys liked it, just comment down below. Let me know what you guys like to kind of run on your person. If they need anything different, stuff like that. But apart from that, just, you know, stay armed, stay locked and loaded, be safe out there. World's getting a little crazy. And yeah, above all else, stay armed with truth, knowledge, and wisdom. Till the next video, guys. Peace.